I want to encourage you to be bold and daring. You might ask yourself, what does this have to do with traffic generation? And actually, it's very important. Essentially, what this means is if you create a website, that you're trying to sell something and it's very blah, hopefully you'll get some sales if you know what you're doing. But the thing is, if you're bold and you're daring and you catch people's attention, that's going to resonate with people. That's going to stick with people. So if you step out of your element and write an article on your niche that's controversial, that can result in people taking notice and telling their friends. And again, this is all about standing out from the rest. If people, there's tons and tons of pages out there on dog training, and what can you do to make yours better? What can you do to make yours unique? And sometimes that means being bold and daring. Of course, if you're working with utilities like social networking and places like Dig, the more bold and daring, the better you're going to be. So again, whatever you can to stick out. A popular technique that's used a lot in pay-per-click is having a title like "Is such and such a scam?" or "Don't buy such and such before you read this article." And that's a good example of jumping out at people. Rather than just saying a review of blah blah blah. Is blah 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 a scam? It's gonna catch people's attention and make them feel that they need to check out your page before they do anything else. And that's the whole point. They need to tell their friends because the more you can hold their attention, the more chance you're going to have a sale, and of course, the more traffic that you're going to get.